I'm gonna be I'm gonna be doing a cover of "Remember the Time" by Michael Jackson. And yeah, I'm gonna be reading some of the lyrics for you all. So I hope you guys liked it. And here it goes. Do you remember when we fell in love? We were young and innocent then. Do you remember how it all began? It just seemed like heaven, so I did it. And do you remember back in the fall, we'd be together all day long? Do you remember us holding hands in each other as we stare? Tell me, do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time when we first met, girl? Remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time? Do you remember how we used to talk? We stay on the phone at night till dawn. Do you remember all the things we said, like I love you so I'll never let you go? Do you remember back in the spring, every morning birds would sing? Do you remember those special times? Hell, just go on in the back of my mind. Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time when we first met, girl? Remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time? Those sweet memories will always be dear to me. And girl, no matter what was said, I will never forget we had. Now bye-bye. Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time when we first met? Remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time? Remember the time? Do you? Remember the time in the park, on the beach? Remember the times, you and me, in Spain? Remember the times? What about? Remember the times? Ooh, remember the time? Hope you guys liked it. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that fun stuff, share it. Cool beans.